hear me.
So we're calling up Mrs. Bennett, and when I call up Mrs. Bennett in her classroom, Lori, the first time that you were involved with Mrs. Bennett was during lockdown, right? We did
Yes,
the
it was in
Global
2020.
Impactor cohort, and we have been celebrating how she learns side by side with her students in her school community. And I mean, we've had opportunities. I don't know about today, not to put anybody on pressure, but they've presented in English, French, Hebrew. I really love what Mrs. Bennett is doing. So let's call her up and learn. We get an opportunity to learn with her students.
Can't wait.
Hello, Mrs. Bennett.
Hello. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Welcome. Welcome to OJCS. We're coming live from a grade 1 classroom. We have grade 1 students and some of my junior Knesset, which is my junior student council here. And we're so excited to be sharing what we're doing at our school with you.
Oh, well, this is wonderful. We'll go behind the stage so that you can just take it away. And if we need to pop back up, we will.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay. So grade 1 is up first. These are some of my amazing grade 1 students here at OJCS. We are in Ottawa, Canada. Jared, we're excited to be on a live stream. Jared. We want to share with you today how we learn better together. It is one of our North Stars at our school. We learn better together. We have it now. Our school is very, very special because these children learn in Hebrew, English, and French every day. They do a lot. So our North Star is in English. We have it in French. Nous apprenons mieux ensemble. And who can help me with the Hebrew? Yara. What does it say in Hebrew? Which means together. So it's really important that we work together as we learn in English, French, and Hebrew. It's very, very hard in grade 1 to be learning how to read and write and talk in Hebrew. We want to show you, we try to use technology in a balanced way, and we've gone for special workshops. Who did we go with? Who taught us about being unplugged?
Miss Bridget.
Miss Bridget, our librarian, has taught us about being unplugged, how we have to have a balance. We have to play outside sometimes. We have to play, and sometimes it's okay to do some things on technology. We practice our math on technology. We practice our reading on technology.
But you also need fresh air.
We also need fresh air. I'm glad you said it. So we really try to balance things here. And sometimes we use technology in a really good way. We use our blog, and we share on our blog about what we're learning in school. And we also learn with students in other countries. And we have special Zoom calls. And where do we work? Where do we have Zoom calls? We're helping children learn what language? English. We have special Zoom calls a few times a year with kids in Israel, and they're learning English, and we share things together and share presentations, and we learn a lot about each other. So we use technology in a good way. And some of my kids, so I'm going to ask you to go see more Ada right now before I get to 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. So we use technology in a good way, but then we also take time to be balanced, have fun at recess, play tag. So we really try to balance everything out. Miss Bridget has also taught us what when we're on the internet? What did she teach us about being safe? She told us not to share too much personal information. She's right. We're very, very safe when we go
Together.
and to work together. These students have been so good this year helping out and learning together that they've done some special projects. What are some of the special projects that we have done where we've had to work together? Do you want to come and explain?
Mine,
Come up to the screen so they can see you.
mine used rope and
But what did you make? What did Mrs. Bennett ask you to make?
I made animal crossings to save wildlife.
Yes. So our Innovation Day, which is like a science fair, we read a really good book about wildlife crossings. And we decided as a class, we had to help wildlife around the world. So each student, they worked alone or they chose a partner, and they they worked with a partner, and they created different animal crossings for wildlife around the world. So we have two people who made a fantastic crossing for crabs. Can my people who work so nicely together come up and show a picture of what they did for their animal crossing? And you can explain what you did. We sent the projects home, so we're so sorry that we did it, but we have pictures. What did you girls make for Innovation Day?
We made an overpass for crabs.
Yeah, crabs where? In what part of the world? Do you remember that? Christmas Island. It was Christmas Island. And you made a special overpass so they could go over a busy road. So they designed their project first, and then they had to build it. And was it easy to build, or did you have to adjust your design? Yeah, they had to adjust their design. But in the end, did you make a good design? And what did your design have to do? It had to hold how much? We gave them a little challenge.
300 grams.
Yeah. Well, it was supposed to hold 100 grams, and theirs was so strong that it held 300 grams. And it had to be 30 centimeters long, right? And theirs was much longer. But they worked together, and they did a great job. Thank you so much. And then we had some other projects. Do you want to come show your project? This was quite a project. His partner's not here right now, but what did you design? What was your project for?
So it was for like an axolotl.
Yeah. And to keep them safe so they wouldn't get hit if they crossed roads?
Yeah,
Yeah. Was it hard to design it?
kind of.
Did you have to use lots of cardboard?
A lot.
A lot of cardboard. Did you have to use a lot of hot glue and paint? Did your design succeed in the end, your structure?
I think.
Yeah, it did. Did you and your partner have to work together and compromise and collaborate? Yes? Yes. You did a great job. Thank you for that. Okay, have a seat. We're gonna have one more project. Do you want to come up and share your project and tell them what animal you wanted to help cross a road safely? Stand up. Show them. So what animal, I can hold it up closer and you can explain what you did in a nice loud voice. Do you remember what animal? Penguins. Blue fairy penguins. You wanted to help blue fairy penguins in New Zealand cross the road safely. So what did you do? You made a tunnel, and so they could cross safely under the tunnel, and then the cars could go over top. Yeah. So you really made a great design to help penguins. Thank you so much. Okay. We also want to tell you a little bit about how we learn better together. And when we're learning in French, our French teacher, Madame Effie, who's here with us today, Madame Effie loves to teach the children how to read and speak in French, and she's fantastique. She's fantastic. She helps our kids learn by working. They have reading buddies with the senior kindergarten class, the grade 3 class, and the grade 5 class. So they work together to help everyone learn. And it's a great way to do that. Our classes also learn better together when they go over to the long-term care home beside our school. We go over and visit the elderly residents at the long-term care home. We help them. We sing songs with them. We talk about our different holidays. And this week, well, we didn't get to go, but we were going to go and do some baking with them. But some of the people were sick, so we're going to go in 2 weeks. So the kids and I said, can you even learn with older people as well? Yes, we can. So we even do that. It's terrific. And we want to share with you a little poem that we wrote because a little poem that we did for an assembly, and it's called We Learn Better Together. Do we want to try it?
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Kita Aleph is a special place. See the big smile on each face. We learn better together. Hebrew, French, English, and the arts. We learn Judaics to fill our hearts. We learn better together. Adding and subtracting is challenging but fun. 11 plus 10 is 21. We learn better together. We play games, sing a song, lots of fun all year long. We learn better together. Books to read, poems to say, learning new things every day. We learn better together. Reading, writing, spelling too, so much to learn, much to do. We learn better together. We work as partners, small groups, or a team in our classroom, outside, and in the gym. We learn better together. 1A and 1B are the best team. Every day, our teachers learn better together. And before grade 1 signs off, we want to share with you, because we think Mary Alice will like this, we even learned together as a class some sign language for a song that we did in an assembly. So I'm going to see if the kids remember. How can we say light a candle? Nice. How can we say peace? Good. World, around the world. Day. True. Wish. Sing. Love. Me. You. Beautiful. Thank you, grade 1. Okay, next up, grade 1 is going to go and get their lunch, and I'm going to bring up Junior Knesset. Thank you, grade 1. So, I've had the privilege of working
with these amazing kids. Well, some of them for 2 years and some of them for only 1 year. They are in grade 3 and 4, and we're part of a club. And we will let one of our leaders present the screen. We hope we have no technical glitches.
Do you see where you can hit the present button?
Okay, they're doing that right now. Hit the screen.
Perfect. I
Okay.
have to say the first graders this is like awesome in sign language. Here
They,
we go.
it was a beautiful song. Next time we'll sing it. Okay. So these are my junior Knesses, and they want to share how they make a positive impact at school because, you know, we have a senior Knesset, like a senior student council for grades 6, 7, and 8. But we thought, is that fair? Younger kids can make a difference as well. So we started a club last year where everyone's welcome, and I will let them take it away. Do you want to do the...
What is Junior Knesset? It is a junior student council club for students in grade 3 to 5. All students are welcome to join the club. There are no elections.
Okay, so how do you make a positive impact?
At assemblies, we pick charities. We pick charities each month. We get to choose different charities to support dress down days. Assemblies. We make some presentations at monthly assemblies.
Do you want to tell them some of the charities we've helped this year? What do we are helping what this month for Earth Day? Maya, we're doing the one you wanted.
Earth Rangers.
We're going to help support Earth Rangers and the environment, which is a Canadian charity. We've helped the Humane Society.
Yeah.
Who else have we helped?
Didn't we do
we
help
Oh,
Israeli
CHIO.
soldiers?
Yeah, and we've helped CHIO, the Children's Hospital.
Cancer research.
Cancer research. We've done a lot, haven't we?
Yeah.
Okay. The next one. And kindness.
Who's doing kindness?
Kindness is near and dear to Mrs. Bennett's heart, so I always get my kids to work on kindness.
We try our best to spread kindness throughout the school day and set a good example for our peers.
And, speaking of kindness, I want to get one person up here who started. What did Mrs. Bennett say when I said kindness? What are some of the things I asked you to do throughout the day? Just little things, right? You can go ahead.
Hold the door open. Hold the door open for people, which goes for kindness.
Yeah. What else did you do? You've done a lot of kind things this year.
Yeah.
Do you help the younger kids?
Yep. We set examples.
Yeah. So they do help the younger kids. Okay.
We run outdoor games.
Yeah, so we part of the outdoor games, we talked about how we can make an impact at the school, especially with the younger kids. This junior Knesset are such good leaders that they said we want to help kids in the younger grades. So they have decided to do things at recess.
Outdoor games is like an extra gym class. Outdoor games is better than gym class in my opinion.
Outdoor games is basically just a club where you can go outside, have fun, and play the games that you love.
From grade 1 to 3 on the field or on the basketball court on Mondays.
And I have to say I'm a teacher out on duty at this time, and I really love the way, I think it's better than gym. You know why?
Why?
It's kids who are just a bit older but are real leaders for the young grade 1s and 2s, and they really look up to you and they enjoy spending time with you. So I think you're the key ingredient. You make it so much fun.
My favorite sport is hockey.
My favorite sport is rock climbing.
My favorite sport is also hockey.
My favorite sport is basketball.
What's your favorite sport?
I bet you could inspire other kids to run such clubs. What else do we want to start doing at recess?
We also do publishing club, where we write newspapers and present them around the school.
And they're going to invite some of the younger kids to learn about publishing, because we have a lot of aspiring writers in grade 1 and 2. So we really appreciate these grade 3 students helping them out.
Math club.
Getting
kids excited.
We're getting kids excited. A recess every week to get kids inspired about math.
And we thought they would get inspired about math at recess, because we would have them jumping on number lines outside. So it's a different way to get kids excited. And here's
Kind of sport.
Yeah.
Our junior Knesset has been working very hard with Mrs. Bennett to spread kindness around the halls of OJCS. Check out this amazing bulletin board we created. And so we went online. Like, there's this app called Canva, and some are hand-drawn, some are not. And we think it's a really good idea. We change it almost every month, and we take a picture next to it. Kindness. The junior Knesset spread kindness throughout the school. They made special happy face messages for classmates.
Grade 5, 6, and 7 who ordered hot lunch to come and get it in front of the office, please.
Sorry
Grade 5,
for
6,
the.
and 7
That
who
happens
ordered
at
hot lunch
schools.
today, can you
Sorry.
come down to the office and get it. Thank you.
Sorry.
Again.
To find in their desks. For Teacher Appreciation Week, the Junior Knesset delivered special goodie bags, thank you cards to all the teachers. Make a difference. Recycling markers and pens. Recycling batteries. Donate books.
Yeah, so we have 3 initiatives going on. There are so many markers that stop working and highlighters and pens that we want to recycle them and help our environment as well with the batteries too. And we are also going to be helping a grade 5 student donate books to less fortunate children. So everyone has lots of good books to read.
Everyone can make a positive impact at their school.
So even if you're in grade 3 and 4, can you do a lot?
Yes.
Yes, and one of our North Stars that we want to share before we go.
Each person is responsible for the other.
Chaque personne est responsable de l'autre. Kol Israël Ervim ze leze.
Be kind. Choose kindness. Thank you.
for listening.
That was really fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We had a lot of excited kids here today.
Yep.
And
And we really love that we got like the perspective of the younger students, all the different examples. Lori, do you want to jump in? Because that was just really wonderful.
Yeah, I love that kindness is important to you. And I love that you're using recess as a chance to connect with others and making sure that everyone's included in doing the things that they love. That's a great idea. It's a great way to spread that kindness. So well done, everyone.
thank you.
you.
And we
Tada.
hope other grade 3 and 4 students
Merci.
follow our lead.
Merci.
Yes, and I hope that
Absolutely.
they connect and collaborate with you. And Mrs. Bennett, it has been a gift to just be part of this journey, this Use Tech for Good journey with you and your students, what they're doing in English, in French, in Hebrew. Amazing.
And
Yeah.
sign language.
Yes,
And
and sign language. We'll
So
send
I
you the
love you.
recording.
That's I really love you.
Okay. We're
That's
still
because-
learning, but we'll share our
I know
learning with
some.
you.
I know some.
All right,
Thank you so
perfect.
much.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay. Wow.
I know that was a lot. There was a lot of
was a
really
lot.
good things. Yeah.
Really. And guess